Thanks, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Hey man, so what are you doing out here? Where are we at? What's going on?
So I'm actually just an international photographer. I'm not even really a journalist. And a couple weekends ago, I came down here. There was some protests, and I captured some shots. And it's just kind of like gone crazy. So people really like my journalistic shots. So I'm just out here to get some more shots. And I hope everybody, you know, keeps it peaceful and keeps it safe, and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, well, thank you. Have you been following the protesters?
I literally got here probably about maybe 20 minutes ago, and right when I got here, it was about 5 minutes before they temporarily shut down this part of the street.
That might be Hiram.
So
that's not Hiram Strong. That bitch is red and blue.
I didn't even know exactly what was going on
This is red
until.
and blue too. What's up? Come on, pal, yo,
Anyway, I didn't know exactly what was going on until I got here. I just knew that there was some protesting, so I wanted to come down here for that.
No, it is the police vehicle.
Hey man, can I ask you a couple questions on camera?
Go ahead.
Cool.
My face is all over YouTube anyways.
So what's up, man? How's it going?
Another day in paradise, man.
What are you up to today?
So down here, we heard there was a bunch of stuff. Basically, we're down here just making sure that nobody's burning something to the ground. That's about it. Trying to keep people safe. That's pretty much it. From everybody.
Yeah. And so what do you feel your weapon helps accomplish?
My weapon? What it does is it keeps myself protected, for one, from anybody doing anything crazy to me, my family, anybody else that might be out here. I have no reason to discharge a weapon unless I have reason to do it.
Yeah. What would those reasons be, man?
If somebody's in lethal danger, if I see somebody trying to hurt somebody, that wouldn't give me necessarily a reason to discharge the weapon, but it would definitely give me a reason to go over and intervene.
Are you concerned anything serious is going to happen tonight?
I think there's always that concern.
Yeah.
As of now, with all the rioting that happened all over the country. So I think the biggest thing to say would be, as long as there's still rioting and stuff burning to the ground, I think that anytime there's a protest right now in this country, everybody should be worried that something might happen.
What's the logo on your hat, man?
This is the American Gun Association.
The American Gun Association, American Gun, AGA? Is that for short?
And then there's the NRA.
What's the difference?
They're both pro-gun organizations.
Okay.
So they both fight for people's right to defend themselves, defend the people around them, whatever that case may be, you know?
Who are you more concerned about, the protesters or the police?
Honestly, currently, I would say that I'm concerned about both sides, because I know both sides can be just as violent.
Yeah.
But I'm more concerned about the protesters using live ammunition than the police currently.
How come?
Because I know that the police are running around in riot gear and cannot currently use live ammunition. Because if I was to fire this into a crowd of people, one bullet from this could fly through many.
Yeah. So, what do you feel like, aside from would you ever feel obligated to follow the police protocol, or do you feel like you're following different protocol?
What do you mean by police protocol exactly?
Like, you know, officers aren't using live munitions, but evidently you have live munition tonight, right? So, what's the difference, man, between you and the police?
So the difference between, say, me and the police, right, is the police can use the unlive ammunition to stop a serious riot going on, right? Or if so this is the other thing too. If you have a crowd of people, say there's 10,000 people behind me, and one brick flies, the whole thing's a riot. So the cops don't have time to look in there, and so they can't use live ammunition because, one, I'm not going to shoot into a crowd with this. Okay, what I would do is, if there was somebody on the outside getting violent and trying to kill somebody, that's when I would be at right to use this.
Cool, man. And like, what motivated you to come out, and are you out here with any particular group?
What motivated me to come out here tonight was, one, I wanted to come and see this stuff, and I think everybody else who came with me did too, because it's been happening all over the country, and I want to see how it looks out here face to face. You know, not only that, but I also want to make sure that nobody's hurting each other, because that is a serious concern for me, especially after we look at Portland, Oregon, you know, everything that's going on in Chicago, Atlanta.
Yeah.
And also I want to promote our right to defend ourselves. You know, I'm a firm believer that if you have people that are trained in firearms and they all go out to protest and they have their firearms, it negates any kind of force being used against them, because it's hard to use force against somebody who can use the same amount of force to anybody else.
Yeah. And so, I have another question. Like, could you explain the Second Amendment right? There are people watching all over the world right now, man.
So the way the Second Amendment works is, in 2009, Heller versus DC made it to where it is now a constitutional right of every citizen of the United States to have the right to keep and bear arms. I'm against felons not being able to have firearms. Just because you committed a crime doesn't mean that you don't have the right to defend yourself anymore, or defend yourself against a tyrannical government. I think the biggest misconception with the Second Amendment is most people think that the Second Amendment was only designed to defend ourselves against each other. That's not what it was designed for. People forget that when this country was founded, it was designed because we were fighting a tyrannical government when the country was founded. And so the Second Amendment not only secures your right to defend yourself and your property, but it also secures your right to defend yourself against a tyrannical government and government overreach.
One last question. What's your opinion on Garrett Foster?
Garrett Foster pointed an AK-47 at a man in a vehicle, and at that point, it doesn't matter if that gun was loaded or not. The man that got the gun pointed at him could not tell that that gun was loaded or not, and had full right to shoot him.
So, I'll say this.
I saw the videos. He pointed it at the car. I saw it.
I was there personally, right? And I experienced it. I didn't see what happened, so I can't really argue with you because I don't have the facts, right? But I haven't seen a video yet that clearly shows what happened. What video did you watch? I'm just curious.
There was a video. It's on YouTube. I'd have to find the name of it itself. But so it shows your video, because I saw your video, which was across the street. It also shows video footage that was over on one side from a car cam. But it showed video of a camera on a dash cam in a car, and then there was another picture that was taken right behind Garrett Foster, and it was him holding the AK-47, pointing it inside the vehicle. I saw the picture myself, and that is full right to shoot somebody, because the first thing you learn in gun safety is you never point a gun at somebody unless you're going to use it, because you have to treat a firearm as though it's loaded. If you don't treat a firearm as though it's loaded and hot and ready to fire, then that's what gets people killed. I'd have to go on YouTube to find the video.
All right, hey guys, so I can't speak on the details of the case. Thank you so much for your work, man. I appreciate them. I didn't see what happened, guys. I mean, I got the footage, but I ran in the opposite direction as soon as the shooting started. My only opinion on that is that nobody should die. That is my only opinion, and that is an opinion because some of you guys do think someone should die. So I don't think anyone should die at any point for any reason, you know, and so that's it. I just hope nobody else dies. And there seems like there's protesters heading this direction right now. So I'm gonna wait here until they get here. So it looks like we got to the right spot because most people are convening here. It's just hard to catch people on the move. I mean, there's so many groups right now going everywhere all the time. They decided to split up, which makes it hard for me to follow because even before this group decided to split up, there was another group at the University of Texas at Austin that we filmed tonight. So it looks like that's the fact because look at, now we have the APD bike police force out here.
Back up. Keep backing up. Keep backing up.
Let me know.
Keep backing up. Keep backing up.
Got it.
Keep backing up.
Got it.
Keep backing up.
Got
Thank
it.
you.
Right here.
Appreciate your cooperation.
All right, thank you.
I'll come with you. Hey, do me a favor, bud. Hey, I know you record all you want, but can you just turn off that light, please? Because I can't see. I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you.
I do. I just got off the car with them, but I don't know why they're being arrested. I don't know their name and birthday.
Hey, you.
Behind the bike if it doesn't have somebody with it. You see a bike without somebody by it, stand behind the bike.
How's it going? Got it. Thanks. Sure they don't know either. No, I don't think they know what's going on. They're just setting the perimeter. I've asked like one or two.
You know? Why they arrest these people?
Did you happen to know, officer?
I'm not in this thing.
The reason for the arrest?
Hey!
No words.
We're just concerned citizens here.
I'm just honestly curious. I'm with press. I just want to know if you know whether or not there's any particular reason he's being arrested. Man, we're
Smoking
what's your badge number? I can't see it.
8929.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Have a good day, sir. So, I just find it interesting when people just stare at me and don't answer my questions. I mean, he could have told me to leave, but he just looked at me straight in the eye. Anyway, I try to comply, guys, and try to be nice and collect as much info as I can.
Hiram, who else did they?
I don't think they arrested your uncle. Do you know why?
My brother!
What's up?
Where's my other brother, bro? They arrested my uncle. Y'all arrested my fucking brother. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Hey, do you know why?
No, why?
She'll tell me.
Are they arresting you right now? Are you under arrest? Okay, where's Kai? Do they have him handcuffed? Everything I talk about. Bro, are you okay? Fuck you. I'm not even trying to get through. I'm just trying to look at my people. That's it. Are you okay? They're not gonna let him go. They're not gonna let them go, bro. scared. I am scared. I don't know if y'all gonna shoot him, if y'all guys are gonna treat him right or not. I'm scared.
How's it going, Officer Lopez? How are you today?
Good, man.
That's good, man.
A little hot.
Hot? Yeah, man. I'm extra hot. I'm wearing more gear than you are tonight, just to be extra safe. What are your opinions on the protest, man? How are you feeling?
For the most part, it's been peaceful. As long as it stays that way.
Yeah. And what do you feel? Why do you feel there's been so much police presence today if it's been pretty peaceful?
There's just been a lot of reports of people that were going to come out here and act crazy.
Yeah.
Better safe than sorry, you know?
Of course. And how do you feel about the protests overall?
As long as there's keep peaceful, I'm good with it. It's First Amendment right, right?
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to tell people that don't get the chance to talk to police?
Don't believe the hype
What is the hype?
that we're devil.
Do you feel like, for the most part, most cops are good in APD?
Most definitely. If they were all bad, I wouldn't be a cop.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time, sir. You have a good one.
You too. Have a good night.
Fuck every single one of y'all. Fuck you.
Hey up. Hey, do you know why they got detained?
They said that they were making Molotovs. What the fuck?
Were they making?
No! They stopped them for no reason.
They found a bag, an ATV bag of bottles, conveniently by the memorial earlier, and they threw them away.
Look at my phone like that. I should turn off my phone. So that individual that got detained was detained under the pretense that there was likely some kind of Molotov making in his car, but he was detained after they determined that not to be the case. They apparently might have mistakenly believed that they were making Molotovs in the vehicle. So that's the scoop for that. They got released. Nobody got arrested in that incident at all because they didn't find anything. And I definitely, you know, from my experience, don't believe they in particular, because they've been out at protests like I have every night, wouldn't make any Molotovs. I'm not saying I sided with them at all. Like, don't get me wrong. I just I find it interesting. You know, and it shows because even it's happened to me, it's happened to everyone out here. You get caught up in the chaos, and if you look suspicious, you might get targeted. That's just the nature of these events. It's just how chaotic they are. You know, it's not their fault, and it's not their fault. It's just the chaos of the moment is difficult to overcome, in my opinion, right? So I think both sides struggle with a lot of misinformation and confusion.
That's why. Hey, I ain't gonna especially right here. Them niggas walked up on us. They said the only reason we came at you with aggression to the car is because we wanted y'all to get out. But when you got on the floor, I told him to shut. I said, I'm not resisting, bro. He said, oh yeah, we understand. He said, what's your name? You look familiar. I said, Jordan. He said, you look like a Jordan. I said, you look like a ball. We got the laughing. He was like, what you got on you, bro? I smell it. I said, I got some gas on me. He said, your gas? Yeah. He said, your last weed, huh? I said, hell yeah.
Why he let me keep my weed though? Hey man, what? Could you tell us why you got detained? Why you guys got detained?
Well, I got detained because they thought I was making bombs, but I wasn't making bombs.
Okay, so he was in my car pouring up some lean, pouring up something, pouring up some shit. It don't matter. He was pouring up some drink. Dumbass nigga. Anyways, he was pouring something in a bottle. He was pouring something in a bottle, and they wanted to say they thought we were making bombs, so they arrested all of us. They detained all of us, and they checked the car. They didn't find anything, so they let us go. Only like little Molotov, whatever, and there was nothing else, man. They were just really harassing us. It's harassment, scare tactics is what I think it was. So, you know, we're still gonna be out here. We're not gonna change. I still got my car. Everything's good. We're good. We're safe. We're safe.
So, hey guys, I hope I'm objective. I mean, honestly, I'm giving the benefit of the doubt to both groups. You never know, right, what the intentions are until you truly sit down and talk to the people.
I haven't met you in person. Just
no, of course. Thank you for approaching me. I appreciate the support. That means a lot. Thank you. How have you been?
all right.
Have you been out all night?
Tonight, yeah, since 7.
Yeah. Oh man. It's been high and it's been tough too to be out here. So take care. I'm gonna go see what's going on over there. But it was great meeting you. Let me know if you ever need anything. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. So again, guys, I don't know, man. You never know, and I can't tell you they were wrong. I can't tell you they were wrong. You watch the footage. You make your choice. Yeah, if you don't feel like this is objective, honestly, I don't know what to do. I'm doing everything I humanly possibly can. And if I can be better, let me know and I will. Let's get back to this. And for those of you that say I'm biased, let me know how. I mean, point it out, you know, tell me like, hey, what you said was obviously supporting one side. I mean, if you think it's obvious that I'm biased, don't just say that I am, because that's not gonna help me. Tell me how I can improve and I'll listen. You know, I just don't like when people just say things that I am, but don't help me fix them, because I really want to.
Enemy of the people! Enemy of the people! Violent state law must move out of the street immediately. If you do not move, you will be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Michael!
So I'm gonna get on the sidewalk. They're asking people to get off the street again. I'm trying to be legal here, so.
Shut the fuck up! I
That's 2 warnings by APD with LRAD. They have an LRAD up there for protesters to get out of the street, or else they are subject to arrest, breaching state law. These streets are shut down by APD on both sides, so there's no traffic coming down here as per APD's blockade down there.
You should be ashamed! Fuck you!
This is the Austin Police.
Arrest anything! What matters more? Arrest more! Human rights!
Arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Fuck you! In every possible way!
This is the Austin Police. You are violating state law.
Shut the fuck up!
You'll be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway. This is the Austin Police. You are violating state law. You must move out of the street immediately. If you do not move, you will be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Hi, how are you?
This is the Austin Police.
So guys, again, 100% legal. I'm not gonna step on the road just so I don't get arrested again. I don't want to talk about my other arrests. The footage is in this page. My charges were dismissed within a couple days that I was arrested. You know, if you ask me, the reason I got arrested was really confusing. But I'm glad that my charges were promptly dismissed. If you're more curious about what happened, I don't want to talk about the details of the case. You could see the footage on my page. I think it happened 2 weeks ago now, so just letting you guys know. I'm avoiding arrest at 100%, like I'm making it clear on my stream that I won't break any laws, just so there's no more confusions again. Because even if my charges were dismissed right away, the whole process was a pain, so.
Subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
I think being arrested itself is not confusing, but my charges were dismissed right away, and I just didn't quite understand. I just didn't quite understand the reasons that I got arrested, and I still don't. But it looks like, you know, we're both, me and APD are both okay. They didn't feel like pursuing my charges at all, so that's that.
You'll be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Arrest Daniel Perry! 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 Where's the standable warrant? They're getting ready to move, boys! Stay tight!
The Austin Police. You're violating state law. You must move out of the street immediately. If you do not move, you will be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Your friends are about to everything. You ready?
This is the Austin Police. You're violating state law. You must move out of the street immediately. If you do not move, you will be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
I'm just here to see what's going on.
So this is to clear protesters from the roadway. APD usually uses horses to clear people out.
This is the Austin Police. Violating state law. Must move out of the street immediately. If you do not move, you will be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway. them out of the street immediately.
I'm on the sidewalk. Are you gonna run me down? Are you gonna trample
The Austin Police.
Did we go too far down? Or are we okay?
DPS, I think SRC is something we can find. I say we get fights between us and them. Huh?
I've been trading the doors since I was 5.
Clear the roadway, you're violating
This is the Austin Police. You're violating state law. Must move out of the street immediately. Be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
Interstate Highway 35. This line is also from Interstate Highway 35. Interstate Highway 35.
Flashlight, y'all should arrest Daniel Perry because he fucking murdered someone last week. Doesn't that make sense?
Sleep at night. This is disgusting.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to throwing up from looking at you.
Y'all know all of them from out of town because y'all can't do fucking. Listen, guys, if the cops start marching in on us,
Y'all know you're hey, are you tall enough to work here? You deserve a pension. You deserve a pension. You also have to work.
Who brought that kid to work? Come on, man. Hey, who let the kid at work?
bring your kid to work.
Get the light down. Get the light down.
This is the Austin Police. You are violating state law. You must move out of the street immediately.
This one's been stopping us so many times.
Yeah, I mean, he can't even fucking do it.
Look at the horses, the fucking Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Wow, I dropped mine. When I was running. It's okay.
You're gonna try to.
Yo, hey guys, what's up? Top watch.
This is the Austin Police. You're violating state law. You must move out of the street immediately.
Are you gonna arrest the cop?
Be subject to arrest for obstructing the roadway.
We're all went through hell.
So, there's like a couple hundred APD officers here. About as many as there are protesters. Both behind us, in front of us, all around us. APD has started to use the horses again outside of the Austin Police Department. They seem to have less lethal, even though they haven't used it. They've definitely used pepper spray though. And I need some goggles, but I dropped mine right now when I was running, so I'm gonna have to find new goggles. Looks like protesters are moving this way. Down the sidewalk.
Stay tight.
Move out, y'all. Hey, Bree, we're gonna go regroup with everybody on the other side.
And you need backup.
Across the road, the crosswalk is good.
Do not cross! Do not cross! Do not cross! Wait for it to turn! 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 Wait for the light to turn!
Everyone,
we're gonna get everyone out of here together.
We gotta wait till it says we can go, then recross the street. We need to all be together, no separation. That is how they destroy us. Wait for it to turn. Y'all need to go this way. Y'all need to meet us over here.
Come here.
Just wait when the light turns. Okay, you can cross.
I've been fucking with my family the whole time.
Y'all still over there? May God be with us.
Y'all still over there, dude.
I love you guys. Who's this?
Yeah, who's this? Who's this? Who's this?
Who's Bob Bullhorn? Who's Bullhorn?
I just got it from a lady. Y'all know.
It's too eerie out here.
I heard you got pepper sprayed earlier. You too.
Who else?
Battery, man.
It's all good, man. I'll pick it up right now. Thank you.
In a couple of different pieces.
Oh, it's all good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's just a radio, man. Thank you. Without that badge, you're a bitch and a half. Without that badge, you're a bitch and a half. Without that badge, you're a bitch and a half. Without that badge, you're a bitch and a half. Without that badge, you're a bitch and a half. Run away, little piggy. On the fucking way. Hey, fuck you. You know what I'm saying, bitches?
Those aren't cops.
Our group did invite us in order to put us into separate.
Hey, hold on, man. Hold that camera. Hey, look. Hey, we just seen like one rookie at the front of the line. Man, you feel me? He was front line. Oh yeah, he wanna do this shit every time. That shit, he a rookie. But I take his motherfucking cookie. Stop playing with me.
I'm tired of everything. I'm in this motherfucking street protesting. You gonna divide us? We cannot be divided. This is family. You cannot divide us, bitch. And I'm laughing in your face because y'all have something funny. Something real funny. I think it's funny how when we all get together, y'all ain't got enough balls to do that. But y'all can separate us though. Huh? That intimidation tactic is over. You're done. You're done. You're canceled.
We ain't going nowhere. We good, bro.
You're fucking canceled, bitch.
Cancel.
Your tactics failed.
Epic failure. You get an F for failure.
Oh, rookie ass cops. I snatch your cookie, bitch.
Stay safe. Stay together. Stay safe. Stay together. Stay safe. Stay together. Stay safe. Stay together. Stay safe.
No, I'm saying if they here, they all gotta go.
Let me look like some hoes.
I know.
Nah, I'm coaching.
Someone's about to be arrested, I think. Never mind. Well, maybe actually.
What are we doing? So even if y'all don't agree with me that they we have to support, and that's how y'all get love and trust, and that's how y'all get strategy. So when they go, we gotta go right now, and we gotta make it quick. Are y'all ready? Let's go! Let's go!
Hell no.
We waited for the signal. I waited for the crosswalk to be legal.
Point to cross edge.
So I think this is where all police is hanging out right now. Yeah, I got it. Just let me know if I'm in the way.
You kind of hang out right here on the side of the curb, all right?
Right here?
Yeah, you're good right
We'll be good here, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go right back. I just wanted to see, because it's really dark in here. They obviously have all the lights off, being covert, you know. So we're heading back, guys. For those of you just tuning in, we're in front of Austin Police Headquarters. Just trying to keep a track of who is where and what they're doing. I'm heading back to the protesters who are in front of the building. It seems like now out of the streets because there was multiple warnings, threats of arrest for people occupying or obstructing the roadway. And APD has no leniency. They will arrest people even if it's an hour later or even days later. I've heard reports of people getting arrested at home for breaking the law, so they're really coordinated. I mean, say what you want to say. Again, I'm just giving you guys the facts of what's happening.
I'm in room 102. Everybody come that way. You, sir. Yes, you. Hey, he's calling you out. I know he's short, but he'll beat your ass.
Remember that y'all are like, oh, well, you're telling the people where the cops are, but don't forget, I'm telling them where the protesters are. I have a policy. If it's happening, I film it. If it's in public, you know, I will practice my First Amendment right, but I don't have a bias towards police, and I don't have something against the protesters either. I just film. That's it.
I'm the person here with Black Lives Matter. I'm here to support the movement.
May I ask who you with?
I'm not with any organization. I'm just here to get everybody's side of the story, okay?
So you're kind of like a reporter in some way?
You're Tommy Lauren. More like social media. I'm just trying to get your guys' story.
You're just social media?
She talks shit about
And you?
Don't get distracted by this.
Watch the fucking street!
I get to stand here. I'm on your side, you dumb fuck. They were assaulting people and throwing shit. Stop throwing shit, stop assaulting people, and you're wondering why things get escalated.
You're escalating things.
No, I'm not. I'm saying stop assaulting people.
So just so you know, this is Texas, and everyone wants to use the Second Amendment right. I'm scared of it because I don't have weapons and I don't like them. I've shot weapons before, but I don't like them. You know, there's a lot of people out here on both sides wanting to practice the First Amendment right or the Second Amendment right, so it's kind of scary, right? So
that shit works well as fuck, because then they just fucking left.
Yeah.
So if we're over here in the crowd,
No peace, fuck these racist ass police. No justice, no peace, fuck these racist ass police. No justice, no peace, fuck these racist ass police.
Oh, you're good, bro. I was just playing, bro. I just want to put my face on.
Fuck these racist ass police.
What's that about?
Fuck the police.
No justice!
No peace, fuck these racist ass police. No justice, no peace, fuck these racist ass police. Black Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
in case you're new to the channel, I do unbiased footage. I'm just here. I follow all laws. I comply 100% with police demands. I want to stay out of trouble. But I also want to get unbiased information so people at home can make their own opinions. You won't hear my commentaries often. unless I'm explaining what's happening. But if you're new, that's what we're about down here. So, love you all. Let's get back to it.
InfoWars is out here for their YouTube show.
Where's InfoWars?
Look, InfoWars.
Hey, where's InfoWars?
Right there.
Are you sure?
She's InfoWars? I watch with you all the time. What's up? Hey, Dad.
Hi, are you guys with InfoWars? No? Okay.
I'm with InfoWars.
You're not with InfoWars.
I'm just kidding. I'm not with InfoWars. You got me.
So it doesn't seem like they're with InfoWars.
Honestly, everything.
These guys are working with InfoWars. This guy is Johnny McCarthy. He works for InfoWars.
How do you know that's my real name?
If I work for
No, it is my real name.
I know it's his name's Johnny McCarthy. He works for InfoWars.
I don't work for InfoWars.
He does.
InfoWars, do I work for you? Go ask InfoWars. Send my pictures. I believe them because most people that work for InfoWars will say they do.
Yeah, and
Well,
we probably have shirts on them, and we'd be making a lot
Not
of money.
shirts. They won't wear shirts.
There's a guy in an InfoWars hat. So like they're not very subtle.
Well, he's being really weird about his like stuff.
know, I just said.
He's just being.
Hey man, what do you
So
feel?
you guys being in our faces
Just
as
myself,
cameras is
my own
okay.
personal
But when
shit.
we
No, but
do
we
it
make
for
fun,
our
man.
own social media,
I
our
got
own
a
social
couple
media,
thousand people that
we're
watch
just
the
like you
stream.
guys. We're
Stuff
just
like
like
this
you
happens. I
guys,
have
okay?
15
We're out
subscribers,
here on the
so I'm
street
trying to help
watching,
my
seeing what's going on.
just
That's all
just
that
letting you
is.
know, man. I'm just trying to get some
You guys have
material.
I'm not offended by him doing this camera.
Cool, man. Well, keep safe. If you're telling the truth, be safe. Take care, man. I'm not against InfoWars. I just hope that guy was not lying to me. I think that it's really easy to get confused out here, which is why I try to scout out the information myself. To be confused about who's here, who's not here. I need to do the investigation for myself, because otherwise I just depend on misinformation.
Hey, let's
I never said guns should be illegal because I'm uncomfortable with them. I'm uncomfortable with pineapple pizza, but that doesn't mean that I believe a particular thing or that nobody should eat pineapple pizza.
Hi, Mom. I'm like way out of class by that setting. I just want to say that the Boogaloo Boys are an FBI plug. Thank you. I support the Boogaloo Boys, though. See? But they're still FBI. You change ideas.
Even with our politics, we gained success, and we've proven that tonight. So I think it's good to disperse. Hey, listen up! I think it's good to disperse, and the next time we come out, I think it's good for us to disperse right now. The energy has clearly gone down, but we accomplished a political objective of showing these pigs that the peaceful protests are not the only shit that's happening. There are people who are still willing to fight for Garrett, for Whitney, for the people. You have proven that tonight. So I think it's a good idea to go home and rest. And next time we come out, we're going to have political objectives. We're going to lead with our politics. And we're going to continue to get organized and be successful. That's right. So my Global Brigade has an orchestrating dispersal. If you're going to disperse, please make sure you don't leave by yourself. Please be safe. Be vigilant. These pigs like to follow people sometimes. But just watch yourself and you'll be okay. Watch your comrades. Thank you so much for all the hard work that y'all have done tonight. It's been incredible. Austin has not had something like this in a week. And we've really proven something tonight. So thank you.
So it seems like it is true that the energy is going down. Protesters in Austin usually like to play it safe, not get arrested, not cause any confrontations. That's been the case for the last 2 weeks. I mean, obviously what you saw here, but there's obviously still at least a little bit of a concern for people's well-being and for for, you know, getting all the protesters home safe. So they really try to keep people from breaking the law and getting arrested. Specifically, honestly, you know, due to in part the effort of APD to arrest protesters so quickly and with such a level of coordination. I mean, you know, there's a zero tolerance policy. You so much as break the rule a little bit, you know, and again, they will give you several warnings, but you so much as break the rules, you are likely to get arrested. It's not like you might get arrested if you're doing something. You will get arrested. The surveillance is insane here. I mean, they got cameras all over the place. They know exactly who they're coming from, and they plan everything right beforehand. Whether or not you feel that's a good thing, I mean, that's up to you, but you know, Austin protesters, it feels like, have learned to adjust to that level of coordination on behalf of Austin Police Department. Mostly adjusting by not breaking the rules, mostly not breaking the rules. They keep people from breaking the rules for the most part. I mean, obviously sometimes they do demonstrations together that go against APD rules, but so far tonight there's been no looting, there's been no rioting, nobody's gotten hurt, no fires, nobody's been shot. A few people have been you know, pepper sprayed for sure, but overall it's you know, been pretty calm for, you know, when you guys, I know you at home, you're thinking Portland, you're thinking Seattle, but this is Austin, and so that's kind of the scoop and a little background on Austin. I mean, you know, most of the protesters have become a lot more self-aware of the fact that they can get arrested at any point, and so people really tread carefully here, you know, a lot more strategically than you would imagine seeing the crowds out here, you know, because being down here you definitely get to observe some of that, and with the camera you're stuck looking at what I'm pointing at, which is not always the full story. Many people have been arrested in Austin tonight and other nights. I mean, almost every night APD will arrest someone for like obstructing the roadway, for standing on some barriers over there, for, you know, people have been arrested for disturbing the peace because they're using megaphones. That's not too common, but that's happened quite a few times, especially when the night is, you know, with less people outside. They'll usually arrest the people with the bullhorns when there's no one particularly doing anything too crazy. Like tonight, I think they allow it because there's so many more things to be concerned about. But when there's not, you know, that seems to be one of the charges that's common among protesters. So that's kind of the scoop. I could keep talking all day, but if you really want to learn about what's been going on in Austin,
said he'll let y'all know what the fuck going on.
You should watch the other videos of all the other nights in Austin, Texas. I mean, these protests have evolved. They've dipped. They've come back up. You know, it's been a crazy roller coaster. So there's a lot of nuance. There's a lot of groups out here that have different approaches. It's not just 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 5 groups out here, you know, with like different events every day. I mean, today we had 2 conflicting events on 2 different sides of town, two different sides of town. So you know, not all protesters are on the same page. Some are really peaceful, some are very militant, you know, but you see all that conglomeration of groups and ideas come together on nights like tonight. So keep an eye out, man. You know, don't just take this as one big group, because there's not one big group. There are many people here with individual ideas, and you see them manifest themselves out when things are going down or when things are getting serious.
All right, well, I'm out of here. Y'all, good night.
Summary of the night, because I just...
A summary of the night is that APD is a bunch of fucking pigs that don't protect shit in terms of people. They protect fascists, they protect reactionaries, they protect property. This all began, the standoff with the cops tonight. We were at Garrett's vigil. We weren't even in the streets. We were peacefully protesting. APD came from 3 different directions. They bum rushed us. They tackled 3 people, arrested those people. Then they started macing us. I got maced. They maced about 6 other people. They arrested 6 people. They stepped on Garrett's candles. They fucking occupied our vigil, and then they kicked us out. And then they continued to escalate from there.
Did you ever get a why?
No, of course not. fucking excuse they used was that people were standing on each corner blocking the crosswalk, right? When people could totally walk around us. We weren't hurting anybody. We weren't doing anything to anybody. And they came through in their undercover car and said, this is APD. If you don't move from the crosswalk, we're gonna arrest you. And then they came in and they beat the shit out of people. They, later on when we tried to march, they came in and they grabbed a random person out of the crowd, slammed him on the ground. 3 girls tried to get the police off of him. I watched them pick up a little bit girl.
I heard about this from someone else, Panda.
I watched them pick up a little girl and slam her on the ground, arrest all 3 of them.
Wait, by little girl do you mean a child or a complete
like
woman?
16, 18-year-old, like a younger woman. Slam her on the ground. They maced a whole group of people. People were fucking coughing their lungs out.
Yeah, I heard that Young was on a stretcher.
Yeah, so to sum this up, is that they don't care about any of us. And whenever the cops first came to the vigil, as soon as the cops came and they attacked all of us and they maced us and arrested us, that was right whenever the Trump people came to destroy our vigil. It was insane timing, unbelievable timing. The very second that the police cleared out and arrested us, all of them showed up to destroy our vigil.
And was it destroyed?
It wasn't destroyed. We kept them on the other side of the street. We fought them off. But then they continued to take comrades. They continued to harm us. Somebody had their property. They were using an umbrella for defense. And I watched one of the officers from APD grab their umbrella and rip it apart and rip it away from them. Which is illegal. That's destruction of property.
I know who it was.
Tell me, does anybody have any knowledge? How the fuck do you hurt someone with an umbrella? They are destroying our property. They are macing us, aiming guns at us. To sum it up, I would say that APD protects reactionaries. They don't care about any of us out here. They want what happened to Garrett Foster to happen to all of us. And that's why they haven't arrested Daniel Perry. We know Daniel Perry did that shit intentionally, and they're letting him go free. As they arrest a little girl for a flashlight. A girl was over here with a flashlight, and they came and took her. Yeah, that's what happened just here. They arrested a girl for a flashlight, but whenever somebody runs into a crowd of people and shoots someone and murders them, they let them go home that night. And that's what APD does. Yeah, I have to go find some people.
Are you okay?
I'm not gonna be okay for a few days.
I know.
Not until this fucking maze stops fucking burning me.
Hey, I have some stuff.
It doesn't. It's already in my pores.
I have different stuff.
I know. It's already in my pores. I already sprayed that on there. It doesn't.
How did you get this?
Huh?
You didn't get this.
Somebody gave me something like that. I mean, you can spray it on my arms if you want to.
I got sprayed last night and it helped me.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Although my hands were burning like hours later. The rest of me was
It
fine.
never stops burning because it's an oil. And they just use it ruthlessly.
Yeah. I got it like in my face yesterday. Because, you know, they arrested someone and he had a dog.
They arrested security last night, right?
Yeah, and he had a dog in his car, and we were like, hey, what are you doing with the dog? And they wouldn't tell us. We asked them to let us keep the dog, and they wouldn't. And then
I'm gonna get off.
And then we asked them, I was like, well, what are you doing with the dog? And they wouldn't tell us. And then I asked for badge numbers, and they were like, okay, and then walked away. I'll give it to you, and walked away. And then
Our friends haven't made it home yet, and we don't know where they are. So I gotta go.
Yeah, sorry.
We gotta find
Bye. Well, you too. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. Look at this right here where I can't move. They like boxed me in. Oh shit.
About to mess up, ain't you?
He's got a walk for it. fucking moron.
My bike got stuck.
Oh, just a bit. Not that kind of thing. It's like, it's one of those, how do I explain? They have smells.
Maybe just
like, I saw it advertised. Guys, I don't vape, but I have this little pen that has essential oils and it's supposed to help you calm down. It helps me. I like the smell and I like the way that it fills my nostrils. I usually, you know, when I start feeling really anxious, or right now, like it's been a long day, but that's what Ellie was freaking out about earlier. I think they're infused with a little bit of CBD. I buy them at a CBD store here in Austin. I don't know, but they're supposed to be mainly like these things with little essential oils. The essential oils thing is a whole, but I just like the way it feels.
I'm traumatized, darling. I can say a lot. But look, I ain't racing, no, but look. Hold on. This how I'm saying it like that. Like that, man. I'm racing, but I'm like, hold up. I'm just traumatized. I'm barricaded. Oh, man. Maybe I'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I can't be doing that kind of thing when I'm out here. I need to be focused. To the person that suggested other medication. Nah, you know, this is too scary to let your guard down.
Dump a bunch of salt in my water when I drink.
But
you get away with Instagram, right? Yeah, no, we haven't.
But hey guys, thank you for tuning in, and again, unbiased reporting so much as I can provide unbiased reporting. It's tough sometimes. There's been days where I get real emotional about what's going on. You know, like it's just, I'm human, guys, and it's not a walk in the park every day out here. Whether or not you're involved, you know, you see things being exchanged, you see physical altercations, you see, you know, all kinds of crazy things. I mean, I've seen somebody murdered, you know, and this kind of sometimes leaves me dazed, guys, but I do my best, you know, I do my best to continue to provide unbiased footage of what's happening, just because I firmly believe that the way that we develop opinions effectively is humans is by having the right amount of information without any bias. And I think that's how I can make my impact in my community. So thank you for being a part of this. You guys have made my dream come true. Y'all are wonderful people. I love you all. Trump supporters, you know, cockroach supporters, Biden supporters, Bernie supporters, Kasich supporters, I don't care. Thing is, I love all of you, and I want you all to engage in healthy discussions. If I can facilitate that, I will. So that's my one and only objective: truth and education.
I'm pretty sure whenever midnight hits, that's what they're just looking for a fucking school. Yeah, so if we can all go at once, then none of us get sick all day. Because if we go little by little, then somebody will come around us.
Guys, I just love humans, man.
May I use that, please? Some of the people want to disperse. Well, actually, I talked to everybody. Actually, I don't know how I talked to everybody, but I talked to everybody, and they said they would be comfortable dispersing the people who are cars right here. They're dispersing for their cars right now, and I'm just letting people know that there's a lot of crowd. I'm finna disperse myself. So may I use it?
Look, someone died. I don't know the facts of the case for Garrett. I mean, I was personal friends with Garrett though, and I liked him. He was a good guy. I mean, you know, all political opinions aside, man, I love people that I don't agree with. Like, you know, I have friends that are really conservative. I'm sure you have friends that are extremely liberal, and to just wish death upon them is sad, no matter the circumstances, right? So that's my opinion on that particular, you know, it's not even an opinion. It's just I don't like when people die, and not in front of me. You know, it's still very emotional for me. I'm not saying I agreed with everything Garrett did, but I'm also not saying that I don't, right? This is not an account of my opinion. But the fact that he just died, to me, is painful. I mean, you don't have to go beyond that. Just any death. You know, what I want to live in a world, and I know it's a utopia, but I strive every day to live what I preach, and I preach that everyone has the right to life. And if I can help push that ideal, you know, I'm a little bit of an idealist, I will. It's just one of those basic things that I think we should all want for each other. You know, the right to life, the right to redeem ourselves, you know, when we make mistakes, not to have to pay for them with your life. And I get it, it's a chaos. It's the moment we're living in, but it pains me. It pains me a lot that this has to be the case, no matter what we're trying to change, no matter how we're trying to change it. It's just always sad, you know, and that's just that's what I can tell you guys, you know, and I think that's pretty unbiased. I mean, it is an opinion if you're a complete nihilist, right? Because I value human life, but I think I value it because I value my own life, and I see how other people value their own lives too. And if they value them the same way that I do, then I wouldn't want to wish that upon anyone, because I wouldn't never wish it upon me. Hey, and about the facts of the case, I mean, I honestly, I have not seen enough footage. I have not seen what's happened. I was there, and I don't even know what happened, guys. I can honest to God say that I have no clue whether Garrett at any point pointed his gun. I don't know. Like, that's it. I haven't seen convincing footage. You know, I've only heard witness accounts, and everyone that witnessed it said he didn't point his gun. But I'm still skeptical, you know. I'm still looking for the facts and for the evidence, and all of you should too. I mean, I was there, and I don't even feel certain about what happened. It just confuzzles me that some people out there know what happened and weren't there, and I was there, and I don't know what happened. So
all right, keep it tight, and everybody to the visual who's coming. Stay together. We're doing it on the sidewalk because our numbers are cut short. I hope y'all okay with that. It's dispersing time. Stay together, stay safe. Stay together, stay safe. Is everybody ready? I said, is everybody ready? Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. I said, stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Is everybody okay back there? All right, let's go. We do this every night. Stay together, stay tight. We do this every night. Stay tight. We do this every night. Stay tight. We do this every night. Right turn.
There's people straggling right here.
All right.
Hey, don't go down 6. I'll tell you why later.
This is the 6, right? I recognize you by your voice.
I'm not taking a side. I'm just saying I don't want anyone to die. All right, that's it. Well, I mean, I really don't, you know, like, that's it. That really is it. Like, I keep wanting to say more, but it's that simple. Anyway, this is not a Garrett discussion at the moment. And I'm not upset. I just, obviously I can't answer all your comments, so I need to kind of stop myself before I annoy everyone on the stream who isn't necessarily interested in this topic.
Divided we fall! 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 Divided we fall!
Silence right now. 1 second. Just 1 second. Where's that button? Where the fuck is the button? That is what I need during these hard times.
Oh, yeah. He literally tried to pull us into the highway.
Fuck y'all! With your tail, bitch! We gon' be horses in the
Alright guys, so we are downtown in Austin, Texas. This crowd was earlier at Austin Police Department. The crowd was so much bigger. There was a lot more people, but since then it's died down. They decided to disperse for the night. There wasn't anything particularly, I mean, there was a lot of individual confrontations, but overall, I don't think there was like looting or fires or, you know, what you would maybe define as rioting. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, that could be untrue, but, you know, so far as my experience tonight has been.
We're walking with you, bud. You're good for going balance. Okay, I don't blame you.
Is there people up here in the back? Okay. Let's go down.
We got a big,
We got a little hole. We want everybody to catch up. We just want people to catch up. I'm so sorry. There's a big gap right there.
Yeah. Looks like some people maybe didn't want to cross the street.
Yeah. Just a few more steps, guys. Again, I don't know why I keep saying sorry, but I'm sorry. They're almost here. Almost here. If I wash yes.
Wash it alone. Don't wash it with other shit.
Hey, let's go.
All right, we can go now. Thank you, Mr. McBedman.
I actually don't know how long. It just kind of like it's a radio. No, I'm just like talking like I'm from California. I moved here for grad school a couple years ago. I kind of like it.
Oh, hey, you got them firepower, bro. Yes. I want to say him and do the headshot. Oh yeah, that's
So there's still helicopters above us. If you don't know, we're in Austin, Texas. The protests have now kind of calmed down. Looks like most people are walking back to their cars at the vigil where the protest started. I don't think they intend on starting any other protests. I mean, they're on the sidewalk, not even on the street, so there's particularly no effort at, you know, at doing that at the moment. They're asking people to get out of the road. And oh, right over there. Oh, you can't see it, but there. It looks like APD's kind of following the crowd from up front and behind, just making sure that they stay as they are at the moment. people wearing the neon green hats are with the National Warriors Guild.
Where can I find your live stream?
Yeah, so it's just my Facebook page and Hiram Gilberto. Or if that's too hard, just you look on facebook.com/I. Sure, thank you. No, you're good.
You're bouncing up right out the issue usually. Because like, hey, I'm not gonna go get any guns right now.
Oh, I got him between you.
Exactly. Especially when no one else is carrying. It's like it's lives to do.
Yeah, they try to get us.
Last year. Fucking
Cool. So, what are you doing out here, man?
Standing with Boogaloo, standing with, you know, the Constitution.
Man, you
Standing
know,
for free speech.
You know, I'm gonna ask you this, but what do you think about the Boogaloos and white supremacy?
They're not linked. That's been a really big thing that the media's been trying to spread about the Boogaloo movement, make it a common enemy towards the public. The only thing the Boogaloo stands for is the freedom of speech, and the same rights apply to everyone. Period. Everyone.
And how do you feel about the protests, man?
Feel great about them. You know, me personally, I've been supporting Black Lives Matter since it first started coming around, 2016, 2015, and I was always an avid supporter of it. And, you know, the Boogaloo movement, they support First Amendment for everyone, brother.
And in Austin, man, do you feel like most people within the Boogaloo movement feel the same way you do about the Black Lives Matter movement?
I do.
So most people support the movement?
Well, I can't speak for, you know, everyone, but majority of people that I've personally spoken with, they do support it, you know?
Yeah. And could you tell us just real quick, what are the Boogaloo Boys?
Boogaloo Boys?
Yeah.
It's a movement that's simply for same constitutional rights for everyone, regardless of creed, race, religion, it doesn't matter.
Cool.
If you want to protest something, go protest it. Nobody should tell you no.
Yeah, well, thanks, man. Thanks for reiterating that. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Just because I know that there's, you know, I've spoken to a lot of people that have a lot of different opinions, and I just find it interesting. So thanks for sharing yours. Sure.
2020!
I'm gonna be going to jail.
Cool. So, how long were you at the protest tonight?
Shit, I think I've been here since, what, 7 o'clock?
Yeah. You want to share your name?
Isaiah Moyamba.
Cool. And how's it been tonight, man?
Shit, it's been a while. You know, a lot of people showed up, you know, for Black Lives Matter, and it means a lot, you know what I mean? You know, not everybody, you know, believe in it or you don't believe in it, but just showing up will make a difference one day. So, yeah.
Have you been going out to the protests in Austin for a long time?
No. I just moved to Austin, really, so this is my first time. So, yeah.
When did you move to Austin, man?
I think I've been here for 3 weeks.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
It's a good city, man. I hope you have fun.
No, I have fun in Austin.
Yeah. So, any last comments, man?
No, I think I'm done. I'm kind of tired walking.
Thanks, man. Have a good night. Be safe.
Still a little sour. Not bad. Now there's a camera.
Aren't the pros carry? It still just makes me stressed out. No, I always am. I'm gonna have to bring that home.
I have nothing important to say except thank you.
Oh, thanks. I mean, that's really important. I appreciate it. That's probably one of the most important things I hear all day. So I appreciate you taking your time to. It just gives me energy, you know, that it's doing some good to for the community. This is a lot of work.
You are history in the making, dude.
I'm getting history in the making. We cover stories, we're not the story.
That's true, but I'm just saying, like, your name's gonna be out there. They're gonna know who was responsible for all this footage.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I gotta catch up with my friend.
Yeah, go ahead. So for those of you that don't know, we are currently walking to 4th and Congress. We have been walking for a while. I'm a little tired, and there's a lot of hills. But tonight we had a march at the University of Texas at Austin that was completely and entirely peaceful. Not any, actually very, if no Austin Police Department presence at all at any moment during that march, maybe except, you know, a couple blocks away. Oh, my GoPro just turned off. I had it recording this whole time. I usually turn it on when things get intense, and I forgot to turn it off this time. So anyway, we marched peacefully at the University of Texas at Austin. Then I made my way down to 4th and Congress, where there was a lot more police presence and there seemed to be a lot more individual confrontations. But as a whole, it seems like the group and APD didn't have many confrontations at all. There was no rioting, there was no looting. There's a lot of people out here with guns, the Boogaloo Boys. We saw Mike Ramos' brigade try to take the highway at some point. And then we also observed the last bit where the Austin Police Department used APD cavalry like horses, and DPS State Patrol assisted them in that effort to disperse the crowds from the street, and then people just went home. But obviously the story's longer than that, so if you're interested in any of these particular events, they're all on the live stream on this page. And I'll be out every single night recording every single event here in Austin, Texas. I also might be wrong about 4th and Congress. Again, I kind of gather the intel that I can. I mean, there seem to be various, don't get me wrong, individual confrontations. But the impression that I got from talking to APD and from talking to the protesters is that as a whole, you know, percentage-wise, it was mostly peaceful without any incident. Because, you know, it's because I keep in mind that you guys are watching this stream after coming from Portland or from watching Seattle, and honestly, I mean, that pales in comparison. So, like, you know, I try to really give you that perspective that's as measured as I can make it, but if I'm wrong, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it was more chaos and it was peace. Y'all could, you know, correct me if you were here or if you've been here. I mean, whatever. So now we're walking down Congress. You let me know, right?
Yeah.
So, All right, so how was tonight? Were you at 4th in Congress for the most part? Did you start here?
Is that where we were? Honestly, I'm really bad at
Are you asking me or you asking her?
Well, I was just with you. I don't know where I was.
Yeah, we started off at 4th.
Yes.
And what can you tell me about what happened down there with APD? Because I didn't see any of that. I was with the other group at UT, and there was no presence there.
I think I actually walked over from UT at the same time as you. I think I saw you there and like left around the same time, so I missed that part.
What about you, JJ? Were you down here?
Yeah.
What'd you see, man?
Just really, literally them surrounding us like a motherfucker. I went to actually go to the store, and when I came back on 3rd and Colorado, there was 3 buses already unloading with nothing but the freaking DPS. Alright, DPS, a soldier. And then from there, they just surrounded everybody, and that's when everybody decided to go different ways to throw them off.
Keep them the fuck down. You don't do that, bro.
That scream just startled the protesters. I think there's some paranoia about what it could have been.
They don't beat them once.
Hi, Ellie, can I ask you a few questions?
I don't know if I can answer in any sensical sort of way. But look at this outfit. Wow. Did you see her fanny pack with the eye?
She had an Arizona iced tea that matched with her outfit. No joke.
That's coordination.
So, Ellie.
Yeah.
What'd you observe tonight? Could you give us a recap?
Honestly, I cannot.
That's okay. Were you there when they tried to take the highway? Did they take the highway?
Yes, I was there. They blocked it, and for a few minutes, and then unblocked it.
Did APD respond?
APD came, but I didn't see any interaction with APD.
Okay. How was the situation with APD and protesters at 4th and Congress earlier today?
Well, I missed the really big drama, but John witnessed it. Did he tell you?
John, you want to speak about it?
Yeah, sure.
Go for it, man.
All right, so a group of people, after we were told to not go in the road, they all went in the road and blocked it off for a while. They brought out regular APD and then some horse cops, and they pushed everyone to the side. There were some people that got maced and hit pretty badly. Little while after that, the horse cops came around, bro, and they were trying to get everybody on the sidewalk, and about 2 or 3 horse cops went up on the sidewalk, and they continued to mace people and trample people. They trampled people like right as they were breaking up the line at first too. It was terrible, So that was pretty bad, regardless of whether or not people were on the street,
Did it say like that, or was it just that moment?
It was like that for maybe a half an hour, and then they started bringing out the white buses and all that stuff, and everybody started moving down. That's when the marching really started. It was a little bit after that. Yeah.
Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate your words. Hey, what's going on right now?
We're all going back to the vigil right now. Everybody's pretty tired. We walked about 40 blocks today. We're all just like kind of grabbing our cars and taking off. I think it was a long day. A lot of stuff happened, and we're all just trying to get home now.
Yeah.
Don't do, he's like cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Cheese whiz is disgusting. It is disgusting. Flaming hot Cheetos are delicious.
They are. That's the proof they were up on the sidewalk, bro. The horse shit right there. That's what that is. They were up on the sidewalk, and they maced people and they trampled people. And then the horses shit everywhere because they were scared of people getting maced. So.
Cool, thanks for your account of the facts, man. Again, I can't corroborate his story. I can't tell you that that's exactly what happened. As I am unbiased for one, and two, I wasn't there to give you a straight account of the facts or to confirm what I saw. So take that for what it is.
I'll say one more thing too, and I'll let you go. There were a lot of cops, especially state troopers. They had their names off and they had their numbers off, which is super duper illegal. And there were quite a few of them that were like that, so that's something to keep in mind.
Do you think police officers have been getting doxxed recently?
I think that the amount that's happening is orders of magnitude below the importance of being able to identify every officer whenever they do something wrong, which is a big part. Like, that's a big part of what all of this is about, is accountability. You know what I mean? And no, I don't think that cops are being tracked down and being beaten at their homes or some shit like that. You know what I mean? No way. I don't think so. And if it is, it's like a couple of people, and that's terrible. And I don't agree with that. But it's much more important to be able to identify a cop whenever they beat somebody or mace somebody or do something illegal, which taking your name off and your number off is. You know, it's basic accountability stuff.
Hey man, thanks for your account of the facts of the story.
I mean, sure, take a picture of me.
Okay, everybody. Finally, thank y'all so much. I love you all. Please stay safe. If y'all disperse, if not, it's your business. All right. Thank you for looking out.
I've seen a lot of blissfully ignorant people out here.
They got the team.
Are people going to be out here tomorrow?
This is 4th and Congress, downtown Austin. Garrett Foster's memorial vigil.
So we're leaving now?
I was watching on the stream. Yelling.
Then I couldn't see you. Wait, what?
Yeah, I was like, someone please tell me if they see you. And then we finally saw you on stream again. We all were like, it's in my second pair of heels.
What?
Somebody was breaking it earlier. Oh, these people are douchebags. Ever heard of karma? I hope somebody takes a shit on their grave.
I'm not going to speak on any other person. Personally, that's motherfucking bullshit. Whatever the fuck they have to say that right there, I disagree. So, like, if y'all would have asked me, would you not really, yeah, just meet me over here and I'll need somebody to fucking help you. Well, you here. We're married. That's what that shit has to build off of. Family and love. That's why we every day family for justice. And it's not just us either, though. We got other organizations. We got problems. We got everybody here.
Yeah, I gotta let y'all know, y'all my family for real.
Oh, God. You want something to make it
A very messy situation and like turned it around. You did everyone to feel safe.
No, see, that's not me. That's not me.
We were trying to find somebody that might be parked nearby that wouldn't mind. We're on the other side of like the courthouse.
No, I was trying to see if she could do it.
So I used to be a cop watcher here, and APD just
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're my super suit right now, woman.
I'm the greatest good you're ever gonna have.
Great, man. It's for the greater good. I am the greater good. That's my movie. I'm going north. I will take you to your car when you are at UP. You are north side. It's going to be ever changed.
I would love a ride. I'm straight up Providence at MLK Boulevard. I'm still waiting for my answers to change.
Where's my mom? Mom! What? No, don't talk. Mom, I see you right now. I'm looking at you. Mom. If y'all give me 1 second, I can actually ask around my Travis County. Okay, so where you That's not that far because this is. Don't be giving it to everybody in there.
No, you gotta go. I was like, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, this light's too bright. Okay, that light's better. So, really quick. Tonight, I'm just gonna do a really quick recap for those of you that are just jumping in. We started at the University of Texas at Austin.
Bless you. Stay safe.
You too. Thanks, man. Stay safe. So we started at the University of Texas at Austin. It's pointing down. I can't see it because of the light. There we go. Now you guys aren't staring at my crotch. I'm so sorry for the unsightly view. I hope that wasn't staring at that direction. It was pointing at the direction. Anyway, so we started at the University of Texas at Austin. Quite a few marchers were present, about 150 to 200 people. We saw the Boogaloo Boys show up at that point. They came down with weapons. There was like 2 truckloads of them. So there's like 15, 20 people that are fully armed. And they expressed that they weren't white supremacists. If anything, they were strong supporters of the Black Lives Matter movement. Although, you know, nationally this organization seems to be known to be a white supremacist organization, but they completely denied any of those claims. They said that they were there for the protesters mostly, just to keep the peace. So we marched through, they left because a lot of things started happening at 4th and Congress. So they were only there for a little bit, and we marched around District 9. District 9 is represented by a city council member here in Austin that I think is progressive, but doesn't support defunding the police. So they marched in that neighborhood to make a statement to the city council member in District 9 in Austin, Texas. That march went by really peacefully. It was lengthy, it was a lot of walking, but ultimately we made it right back around to Austin, the University of Austin. And from there, we made our way down to 4th and Congress. When I came down here, I noticed there was a lot of APD presence, vehicles. They were holding less lethal, pepper spray. I'd heard as I was at the other march that things here were getting tense and that people were pepper sprayed and arrested. I wasn't here, I don't have footage. Cop Watch ATX was here. She does have footage. I have nothing to do with her, or the person, you know, I think it's the team. But anyway, they were filming the vigil and explained that, you know, there was a lot of chaos here. Down there, APD, which is down the street here on 4th and Congress, going south on Congress. APD set up like a perimeter where they had like a bunch of officers in a little area that was secluded and guarded by APD. And it looked like whenever something happened here at the memorial, they would deploy from there and tactically come here. Now, if there's something you don't know about Austin, and you should know, it's that they're extremely coordinated. I mean, the way they arrest people, the way that they deal with crowds, it's obviously really strategically planned beforehand. And they play it out like a play, like a performance. It's really interesting to watch because it gets really repetitive. The protesters tried to take the highway. I wasn't there for that again, but I came back when they were taking the streets in front of APD after they marched, you know, away from 4th and Congress. Once we got there, somebody got detained because they thought there was Molotovs going off in the car, but they found out that that wasn't true, and they let the 2 people that were being detained for making Molotovs go. I was actually in the vehicle with them because they took me to the location where protesters were taking the highway. Then after that, went to APD, the Austin Police Department headquarters, and the department dispersed the crowd, tried to get them out of the road. You know, they made several warnings to the crowds that they were obstructing the highway, which is a reason that they could get arrested. So crowds dispersed, and then the energy kind of died down and people went home. But beyond that, you know, I can't tell you that there was anything huge or bombs, or because y'all are used to Portland, and that's a whole other story. But with that said, I'm gonna go back to the memorial, leave the stream pointed at that for just a little bit, and then end the stream for those of you that want to see the Garrett Foster Memorial out here in Austin, Texas.
No, it's not like that. I can't be grouped into libertarians because it's too left wing.
Well, yeah, and I mean, either way. Sorry.
Okay.
And for those of you that aren't aware, we are unbiased reporting. I don't ever give my opinion. I try to give as humanly possible, right? Because I'm not a trained journalist. I've been doing this for 2 months. I have a bachelor's from the University of Texas in political science and in international relations, but nowhere near having the experience of journalism. And I think that takes a lot of understanding of rhetoric and knowing what is objective and what isn't, you know, determining what are quantitative versus qualitative statements. And I've been doing my best to learn about that, you know, to be prepared and to give you guys just information so you at home could be, you know, better informed. I've been doing this for nights in a row without any stopping. I mean, you know, the only stopping I did was when I got coronavirus. And after a few other incidents you can catch up on my page, but I won't waste your time. So again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Things are quiet, people are mourning, people are speaking, hanging out at the Garrett Foster Memorial on 4th and Congress, downtown Austin, Texas.
Be safe, love you. I got a question.
I have ADHD, so my eyes.
Can you come back and talk to us?
I don't always look at the camera like I wish I could.
Karen. No. Shut up, Karen. That was. She got the haircut. Take it up with the cord. That's the G. That's exactly what we're relying on the court system now. They're doing a fantastic job. Psych.
Let him go.
Wait, yo, what car is this? That's in the parking lot over there.
Should be sitting and laying. Might want to be at attention.
Bro, it felt like so I didn't feel a lot of it. So guess what happened? You know, Del Paul's remover, I felt like I was in the building. Who is that? Who is that? Y'all was so good back there. That's why they keep jacking. I don't know where to put action. Who's talking? I ain't who's talking. I got Usher.
That bitch like talking. This that I'm spending this time they like my body got really tight. What's the cup?
He's probably hungry as hell. I want to talk about. Oh, you ready? Hey, you ready? We finna head out. Alright. Oh, anybody trying to hug me before I leave?
Oh, for real? Oh, for real?
Said anybody trying to hug me? Where your car at? Right here. Okay. Oh shit. Alright, come on, P. Hold on, let me get up.
Oh, okay.
I just was just hopping. I got somebody hold me up. You ever get on my phone? Yeah. Thank you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I will be over there. Whoa. No flashlight. I got pills and water and all of that.
Everybody kind of who I got old slug. Pick up a slug.
I love y'all. The popcorn bag is not open like that.
Good night, guys.